Alright, when was my last Genshin stream? A while ago, right? Oh, 2 months ago. 3rd of December. I thought it was longer than that. Alright. Unfortunately, like, right before I started stream, I think I got like an eyelash in my eye and I can't get it out. Trying to also find a nice YouTube video to put on the background. Let me. I'll just put a Pentagon video back up. Alright, so housekeeping. What was happened in the last 2 months? Not much. Not a lot has happened. Okay, so I think I got Verisa. I don't think I had Verisa in my last stream. I think her banner was fairly recent. I've been playing Verisa with this team. I believe this is her best team. Is pretty good. She's pretty fun. Her damage isn't super impressive. With this team, she's hitting like... She's hitting 100k on most of her plunges. Some of them she only hits like 80k. But still, most of them are like 100k. And that's not counting the extra damage she gets from her charge attack hits and her skill hits. And there's also her ultimate, which also hits like 100k. And that's good, but my Zhao, he could hit for up to 140k at times. I've seen 140k from him. Generally, he is also around 100k per plunge, but I've also seen him get 140. That is thanks to a C6 Fauzan. But so I'm not sure how good her damage truly is, but she's pretty good. She's also pretty damn well built for me. This is one of her best weapons. She doesn't have many good options because Catalysts generally don't go for DPS roles. Her artifact set is pretty good. Is pretty good as far as build goes. Pretty damn good. She's one of my best built characters, I'd say. I had a bit of luck up, artifact luck in recent or last year, I'd say. Like my Arlecchino build is also pretty good. And the most recent development is the other day I got Columbina. I immediately raced to bring her up to max level. She's stolen Nervalet's weapon, which I also got to C2. In terms of artifact set, these are stats, which I think are decent. I don't think she needs that much ER. I think she has more ER than she requires. Talents aren't that great because I don't have many of these. And also I don't have a lot of the talent books either because I haven't done much exploration. I'm not the biggest fan of her kit, mainly because I struggle to tell when I'm actually getting this effect to trigger. There's very little VFX feedback for her elemental skill. I would have wanted something more like Raiden's, where there's a very clear indicator of when your thing is taking effect. Here, I can't really tell. So I can't really tell how much she's contributing to a team. The damage, though, I mean, 15% is a decent number. She's just straight up better than Kokomi for Hydra application. So she's pretty much just direct upgrades to Kokomi. Pretty much, that's the way I see it. Then she gets a Lunar reaction damage bonus. And, of course, I believe Lunar Bloom, it takes your crit stats, I think? I don't really know how Lunar Bloom works. And yeah, she gives a bonus, lots of bonus lunar reaction damage. Yeah. So right now what I've done with her is I've slotted her into Nilu. So rip Kokomi. I did not get Lauma, of course. But this team so far is working well. I think the damage is better than with Kokomi. Honestly, I haven't done a comparison. It's pretty hard to do a comparison. The damage can be quite inconsistent. I don't recall, how does it work in combination with Nahida C2? Crit rate and crit damage of Lunar Bloom are increased by 10% and 20%. Cool. But yeah, I don't really know how that works. Things like, I looked at the tutorial for Lunar Bloom, and I don't think it really tells you. And yeah, Verdant Dew is weird, and I kind of hate it. Because Verdant Dew doesn't actually do anything itself. It's only consumed by characters to activate abilities. And yeah, it doesn't tell you here how Lunar Bloom works. Which kind of fucking sucks. So I don't really get how it works. But I think it's better. Regardless, her Hydra application is better, and she has good personal damage. So yeah. She already has her artifact set. I believe this is her best in slot. Is going fairly well. And then obviously, just yesterday I got Iluga, who I am now looking to invest to go with Navia, who I also realise definitely doesn't have a best build. which is now making me question why I'm even doing this in the first place. Because I also don't like playing Navia that much. But I guess I'm investing in Luga because I don't have any other options. I don't have any other Nodcry characters. Yes, I have Yehoda and Ino. I don't have any constellations for Yehoda though. And I don't like how her kit feels. Yes, I don't have a lot of options for using Columbina, but still, I guess she's just a good pickup to have. The way she works is really interesting. Right here, if I literally just tap forwards, she does a whole step. Except there, she does like a tiny little step, but if you just tap forward, she does a little bit. She commits to a whole step, which is interesting. I'm pretty sure this is faster than standard sprint speed. Pretty sure. Yeah, like, it's gotta be. So, she has that going for her as well. Good for exploration. Yeah, so I like her so far. She's fun. I love her design. Her kit, she uses Verdant Dew to do charge attacks, which do Lunar Bloom damage. It's not very good, though. It's not that good. It hits 3 times. Each of those hits is like 5k damage. So is like 15k damage, which isn't awful, but like it's certainly not good. It's like, cool, 5k. My Hu Tao does over 100k. But alright. But I suppose that is an addition to the bloom damage, so I guess, cool, I guess. The thing that disappoints me about it is that it doesn't actually apply Dendro damage. Like right here, it actually does Dendro damage. It does AoE Lunar Bloom Dendro damage. But it doesn't actually apply Dendro. So it can actually reduce your damage output, probably. So yeah, it's interesting. Otherwise, I have not really done any exploration of Nodcry since the last stream. So these are all still at really low numbers. There's still a bunch of TP points I don't have done. The other day when I got Columbina, I speedran through this region here. Unlocked a bunch of teleport points. Apparently I did a decent bit of exploration. 43%? Really? I did like 2 chests. Okay. But yeah, so I am super behind on the story. I am super behind. We're still on Act 2. Yeah. So we're just gonna get moving. Other things, actually. I tried replacing Farina here with Columbina. Bad idea. It does not work. I mean, is not the worst slotting ever. It's better than nothing. I think better than using Xing Cho, but still not good. You don't really get any Lunar Bloom damage out of it. You don't get any Lunar Charged damage, unfortunately. There's not enough Hydro. So all you really do is you get not any significant extra reaction damage, and in exchange you lose Farina's personal damage and her damage buff, which is terrible. So it cuts Al Haytham's damage in like half. So yeah, don't do it. She wouldn't do anything for Garnier. Could be fun to try over catching, maybe. Oh, we can.
This is destiny.
Witness my magnificence!
I doubt she would be an improvement here. There's no kind of lunar vaporize or anything, so I doubt she'd be good for that. So yeah, she doesn't have a lot of teams right now. But hopefully they'll do more for her going forwards.
The campaign begins.
Thought I had a little while ago was she could be good for Biden Electrocharged.
Allow me to lend you some moonlight.
Is that
Is it
one
time to go?
Jilonen? I mean, I suppose you'd probably want Yehoda. Or Farina, maybe,
I
actually.
knew you'd miss me.
This could be a fun team. Let's try this team. Also, honestly, I really think Columbina should instantly give you the maximum moon sign rather than only giving you one level. It's a little bit underwhelming, but she only just gives you one level. I feel like she should just give you any team maximum ascendant gleam. It's a stupid fucking mechanic anyway. It's super predatory.
Give me a moment to compose myself. I knew you'd miss me. Will we be gone long?
For my rising artifacts are better than that. Yikes. Yeah, so we'll see how this team works. Yeah, so the plan is just proceed with the story. I don't remember where we were. Obviously, I don't recall having much fun or interest in the story, and that's why I stopped playing it. But I would like to get the Traveler's new outfit, and I believe the Traveler actually gets a buff at the end of the story as well.
Friendly
They get a
approach
new
detected.
talent or something.
We meet again.
So I'd like to see that.
Listen! We've got
Maybe
updates
they
on
give
the
a
wild
moon
heart
sign, that'd be
situation.
good.
Threat level exceeds expectations.
Peely, doesn't matter if he's the Rahira Solnari or Solari or whatever. One volley from my cannon, and he'll be blown to smithereens! You were there when we fired it, right? If that isn't the kind of firepower that helps you sleep at night... True, but the cannon only works against... Well, we'll just get an effort to go grab him and tie him
Yeah, and
down.
I tried to get an effort as well as Columbina, but I don't have that luck.
Anyways, firepower is not a concern. See those canisters over there? That's all concentrated Kuvaki. More than enough ammo in there to blast that Fatui research facility to bits in a single shot. You sure have been looking
Oh yeah,
forward
Linny
to
and
this
Lynette make an
battle, huh?
appearance at some point, don't they?
Of course!
That's great.
This is gonna be the shot. Sure. Travel safe.
I know. There remains intel left unshared.
Oh, right. Yeah. Since you're remember that Sosi guy? The Ratnik in charge of firing the cannon? Wait, what? Didn't we just see him, like, half a day ago? Yeah. It's still new news. So, not many people... I'll send a Nafa over to Nashi Town with... Oh, he seemed like a good guy. Didn't put on any airs despite being a superior officer either.
The data concurs. This gentleman appears to have been one of the most accomplished amongst the Lightkeeper's sergeant majors. His character has also received commendation. Most would have lacked the motivation to fatally attack him.
Oh, that makes it even worse. Hey, what do you mean, actually? Either way, I'm not clued in on the details. Only Ratniki have been allowed on site to investigate the scene. Got it.
Genshin really should add in a skip button.
My tasks are incomplete. The last few batches...
All right, we'll see you later.
What was this best? Cool. Let me lower... I need to lower my controller speaker volume. Yeah, it's too loud.
Illusion shattered.
Okay, cool.
like there's any chance of us getting in with that. Should we go speak to the guard first?
Might as well try squeezing blood from a stone.
Ah! Never! When did you?
I came over to take a look as soon as I received the news just now. Aino told you about this then? Before we start, shall we see if we've made the same guess? Indeed. Quicker than... Keep your eyes peeled for any clues once we get in.
But how?
Just follow me.
I'm sorry, but we're not open to guests right now.
Sorry about that. They're here to investigate.
All of them?
The paperwork checks out.
All right then. Enter. There is no escape!
Paimon might have said this before, Nefer, but you sure do come prepared.
Shishich, my old friend. Fill us in, if you would.
Greetings. If you would allow me. The murder happened not long ago. The Sergeant Major was killed by a single... No obvious signs of a violent struggle.
Entering unopposed.
At the moment, the most valuable lead we have is based on an eyewitness, specifically, that Flint's was seen entering and leaving this place in the time period...
Flint's?
We have tried to contact him, but...
Very odd indeed.
So...
To be honest, I'm not particularly inclined to believe that this was an inside job. Flint's can come... He also had no disagreements with the Sergeant Major that we know, but neither the eyewitness report nor the nature...
Looks like there's not much else to dig up here. Let's go. So, the evidence points to Flint's, and he just so happens to have disappeared without a trace. We know that this Flint's could have been Rerir in disguise, but we lack the evidence. Furthermore, Flint's has left us with many questions, all of...
Yeah! He said he would report back to headquarters.
Let's approach the issue this way. First, we must determine our culprit.
Yeah! What?
None, as far as I know. And even if he had a motive, it would have been easier to do so.
Yeah! They would have often gone out on missions together.
Yes, but there's one thing worth noting here. Remember the int. This means that he has been hesitant to abuse this ability, or allow it to become common knowledge. Likely so.
But no matter what, borrowing identities comes with risks, right? What if you...
Precisely. In other words, his goal must have been worth the risk. He likely knew then that the real Flint's would not appear and get in his way during this time. We'd have to ask Flint's ourselves, I'm afraid. But we shouldn't jump to any conclusions here. We can't discount... And there are other, less likely scenarios. For instance, Rerir may have already killed Flint's long ago, and been living as him for some time now. Yes, that is our ticket to a breakthrough.
Then we've got to find him before the light...
Steady now. Our friend...
We tracked him down to a beach north of Nasha Town. The Wild Hunt is present too, so we're putting a force together. I'll have you know that this is top secret information I'm leaking here.
Don't worry. You'll receive a top-class reward in return. The beach is all yours. I'll stay and slow the Lightkeepers down. Things might go south if you bump into one another.
Oh, right! Before we go, should we reveal Rarir's secret? Since he's trying to keep it all hush-hush, why don't we just pull the curtains on his little trick? That'll teach it. Hey! Why you...
Oh, I was just imagining how satisfying that would feel. Setting aside the matter of evidence, some may trust Flint's on our account, where tossing him into a swirling tumult of public opinion like that might... And think about it. Once people learn that he can masquerade as those they trust, unease grips the hearts of those in Nasha Town.
Yeah, you're right.
right?
Indeed. But just in case, let me stress once more. We should neither be... This light source is of special Lightkeeper design. It provides illumination within Wild Hunt anomalies and can briefly dispel the abyssal fog within.
All right. We'll have to deal with that mess, too. Yeah, this'll be important. Thanks a bunch, Nefer.
You're welcome. I've charged it to your account, by the way.
Hey, you! Whoa! Is that a Lightkeeper's lantern? Is there someone up ahead? Monsters!
Oh yeah, how good is Lunar Charge damage?
Hear the echoes of the valley! Inazuma shines eternal!
That's 41,000 I just saw? 41,000 is not bad. Obviously, these are not the best test
Monster was
dummies.
lurking near the lamp. That must have been a planned ambush. There's something... Huh? Why isn't it get... A fight took place here. Did Flints leave these marks?
Is someone there? Please, help me!
Isn't that Flints' voice? Did you hear that? But is that really him?
Hello, Harpy.
Ah! We'll be in trouble if these spooky shadows touch us! Quick! Use the lantern!
What? Okay. Well, and now I can't see. It. Harpy, no, please. Please don't start shit.
Hand it over. That was mine from the first. You're a fool. You again.
What the... It's stronger than before. Lantern, now!
It escaped again.
I really would like
This situation speaks for itself,
professional
I presume.
animators to just dissect that fight scene for me and
You were tangling with Rara
figure out
here
why
all
I'm
by
not
yourself.
really that into it. Because
So,
I'm not. I
that
don't.
vile
I'll
phantom
talk about this
hiding
on the Zenith
inside the
stream. I
Wild
just
Hunt has a name of his own.
Yeah, you don't look so good.
Sorry you had to see me like this. All the same, you have my sincere thanks for your aid. To think you had the power to so easily cleanse the filth staining the lantern, which tormented me so. Might I ask what magic that was? Or whose pupil you are? I believe I might have saved some face had I mastered just a fraction of such abilities. And an enviable constitution it is. A pity that such abilities cannot be acquired.
Why did abyssal power just burst out of your lantern anyway?
That is a long story. Many moons ago, when on Wild Hunt clearance duty, I shattered one of its cores only for a special crystalline object to fall out. I sensed a power surging within it that was... I freely confess to being an avid collector of ancient gems, coins, and other curios. And curiosity it was that had me store this crystal inside my lantern. Afterwards, I wound up collecting a few more such crystals quite by accident, and discovered that they could merge into a single piece without my prompting. Though my understanding ends there. It was only recently that they began slowly emitting abyssal energy, which could neither be dispelled nor weakened.
Is that what Rara claimed belonged to him? That must be what he's after then!
I concur. And here's the kicker. Before he was exceedingly weak. In fact, I've already beaten him several times. But I noticed while engaging him that the crystal fragment would restrict my powers. As such, it occurred to me that I should hide it rather. Alas, he has proved most fixated upon this fragment. And for some reason, his strength has grown by leaps and bounds since I last encountered him. And where, might I ask, would it be safe? Or do you think it wiser I threw it away? Were our places switched, would you discard it? Knowing that its perilous might was beyond your ability to counteract, yet capable of causing greater harm should it lie beyond your grasp.
Yeah, throwing it away would mean giving the bad guy what he wants. But exposing yourself to its corrosion and growing weak...
Only those who shoulder risks are qualified to welcome in the turning of the tide. Those who flee when troubles come are nothing more than deserters. Though I shan't deny that I have your fortuitous arrival and most outstanding assistance to thank for my continued ability to speak such platitudes. Either way, it seems this fragment is now utterly still. That must have made it useless to Rerir. I doubt he would have retreated. I imagine this wasn't the only reason you came looking for me, though?
Well...
Ah. I see. To use the Lightkeepers to find me, I suspect. I did not inform anyone of my true whereabouts, so he should have had more difficulty tracking me down. They alone have the ability to quickly pinpoint my position. Our Sergeant Major has a Kuvaki-powered device that they usually don't pay my whereabouts much mind unless they...
You mean this thing?
Yes. Where did you pick this up?
We found it inside a lantern when we first charged into the Wild Hunt anomaly.
It must belong to a Ratnik dispatched to investigate the area, who, it seems, dropped everything and fled the moment they saw the Wild Hunt massing to strike.
Guess it's not surprising how they found you so fast then. But if Rara could have shapeshifted into Sosi, why didn't...
Were he to use it, that device would likely fail to act as it should.
Ah.
So not only is this Rerir ruthless, but a purveyor of dirty tricks, too. You might not be familiar with Sergeant Major Sosi, but he put his heart and soul into every mission. Our deployments are subject to orders from headquarters, and his orders were to be stationed long-term in Nasha Town. As such, he was very seldom able to go back and visit his family. He worked so so hard, seeking to produce excellent results that might convince them to transfer him out.
Oh.
But every year they would say, wait a little longer. Wait a little. In truth, everyone had nothing but the highest praise for him. The higher-ups would think, he's doing great where he is. Let him stay there forever. Whereas his subordinates would think, wouldn't it be a shame if we were to lose such a talent? So he waited. And he waited. Until the world closed its eyes in the depths of the night, and a lantern was slowly lit for him alone. One that has played out many times throughout history. Another reason to take this Rerere's head.
Oh.
And yet, what did the Sergeant Major have to do with any of this? Why did he have to die?
Could Rarer be angry that the cannon Sosi set up to fire destroyed the fragments he wanted to collect?
Could you take me to this? We shall just have to exercise some discretion then. Come on. Let us be on our way.
Shined up flame. Bring it.
Let lightning echo in song! A new moon rises.
The magic's veins boil. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Oh! Okay, we didn't even need to burst. Oh, oh shit, we get Luna crystallized as well.
But a momentary distraction.
That's fun. So we actually have a variety of things going on here. But yet again, we do only get to test for damage. I'm lying down in bed. I didn't really get to see any of the damage numbers. Let me rewatch that. So if this is a viable team, that's fantastic. Oh, Luna Crystallize seemed to deal like 8,000 damage per hit there. Do you think Yehoda might be better than Jelona for this team? Okay, let me lean forwards.
Shine down.
Surge. Let the world collide! Green moons converge.
Letting brave names echo. Inazuma shines eternal.
20,000 Spoon Charge? Not bad. Oh, I do not remember how this worked. I did not know what's going on.
Let lightning echo in song! A new moon rises.
Bring it. Let the mountain's veins boil. Shine down. Now he shall perish.
Wait, some of them it hit for 40k.
I have no need.
So it's inconsistent.
Surge.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Yeah, lunar charge damage ain't bad.
They call this a pleasant surprise.
Harper's watching the game.
I understand the situation more or less. Either way, I suppose we were lucky not to receive a warm welcome on the way over here. It seems my fellow Lightkeepers do not wish...
Yeah. Guess not.
Let's stop here. Since you two can enter, I'll have to request that you kindly pick me up once you're inside.
Oh? And...
You'll know when the time comes.
Still acting all mysterious. But he seemed pretty confident. Hello?
Ah, you're the special assistant.
Yep, that's us.
Well, you're just in time. We're basically done investigating the crime scene. If there's anything else you'd like to look into, this is... Sadly, no. The motive behind the killing remains a mystery. And while we somehow managed to get news of Flint's, an unexpected act, but considering that Nefer from the Curatorium of Secrets came forward to help investigate...
We'll do our part too. Alright, we're going in. See you later. Phew, we're in. Thanks to Nefer's reputation. What? But we still know nothing about how Flint's is gonna enter, or how we'll pick him up. Never mind how we'll leave later on. Something the matter? Huh. That looks like Flint's lantern. But where is he exactly? Well, we've got the lantern. What now?
That's pretty fun.
Oh,
That's clever. I like that.
Out loud. You never said you could do magic like that.
This lantern may have a rather
I like
peculiar
Flynn's design.
shape, but so long as it doesn't glow, it
Unfortunately, I
won't
kind of
stand
fucking
out in
hate
the
his kit,
dark.
so I never
I
bought him.
calculated that you would have already entered, so I chose a spot visible from the window before using light to send you a signal. As I thought, you're both sharp-eyed and on the ball.
The perks of being veteran adventurers, huh?
Your composure is more impressive
His
still.
design is very
You're
clearly
right. That required a little
very copied
trick
from
of my
Novelette a
own.
little bit.
But let us leave such trivial topics
Which,
for a more
fine.
relaxed
He
moment.
is one of their best designs.
Our time is limited after all.
Oh yeah, he has a new skin. I don't like it that much. I'm not gonna buy it.
Just as I thought. Come, try sensing it yourself. Identical powers must flow from the same source. It was the Wild Hunt, then, that took my form and killed the Sergeant Major.
To sow chaos by depriving...
If the Wild Hunt's true form is powerful enough to stand against the world as you claim, I fear not even he would have no reason whatsoever to pick quarrels with individual ants. Let's look again more closely. Well, that makes things simpler. In that case, allow me to disturb the fallen. When we fought, he seemed like quite a reckless foe. Certainly not the meticulous mastermind type.
Oh, if we can't get any leads... Oh, the longer we're stuck here, the... You mean this?
I'm not well versed in machinery, but that means his
No, that's not right. Paimon remembers this. It doesn't mean that the components are damaged. It just means that they're due for regular... But the real problem is that... Yeah, he even helped us find the maintenance port. It could still be a coincidence, but considering it hasn't been long at all since we were...
The Sosi you met could have been Rerir in disguise. In other words, he played the Sergeant Major before disguising himself as me.
That's right! If only there were some way to prove it.
You mean him?
We had a short chat with him once at the tavern, but it's so late.
I know where he lives. The situation is critical, so let us now take up the role of uninvited guests ourselves. Ah, yes. And one more thing. Remember to pick me up by the window.
Oh, it's you two. And Flint's. Given the hour, I guess it must be an emergency?
It is indeed. Our sincerest apologies for interrupting your rest. We are investigating a certain matter in connection with Sergeant Major Sosi. We'd like to know if he has sent you a request for maintenance to be performed on his mechanical arm.
Sosi. Oh, so the rumors I heard, are they true? You know what? Forget it. I'm sure it's complicated. No further questions from me.
Thank you for your understanding.
Got it. 8 days ago, he came to request a round of regular maintenance. His mechanical arm is especially sophisticated. As such, they usually take several days to arrive. In fact, this time, and I understood completely. Not being able to use your hand, that's rough for anyone. And eventually, the parts arrived. 3 days ago, if I remember correctly. I sent word to the what's with those faces?
You've provided us with some very crucial information, Hintsa. You have our thanks. We can't make everything public yet, but once our investigation is complete, I will return to thank you and provide an explanation on behalf of all the Lightkeepers.
No worries. Just glad I could help.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night. Hope the investigation goes well.
It seems that it is as we guessed. The Sergeant Major Sosi you encountered while repairing the cannon was actually Rerir in disguise. 8 days ago, he had yet to act. But at some point after that, he attacked and imprisoned the Sergeant Major. With the immense gap in strength between them, the job was finished in a single blow. And thus Rerir had no opportunity to discover the malfunctioning mechanical arm. Perhaps his mastery of shapeshifting extends only to outward form, and not therefore to complex internal mechanisms. Hence his oversight of the uniquely mechanical traits of the Sergeant Major's arm, and in turn...
You're saying he thought no one would realize his mechanical arm is actually made of some kind of black muck on the inside, so long as it worked, right? Still seems like there's a lot of guesswork involved.
This also has me stumped for the moment. But how would that help Rerir exactly? Assuming he plans to collect the fragments within Wild Hunt anomalies, firing the cannon works against him, since it would blast those fragments to smithereens.
So we solved one mystery, only to dig up another. Whew. This is getting Paimon kind of down.
Yes, I'd say it is high time we took a break. Seems like there's a lot left to investigate. We'll have to fight Rerir eventually. And we'll do a poor job if we're not well rested.
Yeah, we should totally get some sleep first.
A reasonable suggestion. I have no doubt that my quarters have been turned inside out by now, at any rate. My colleagues have never failed to live up to my expectations of their discourtesy.
Well, guess we'll just have to pick you up as usual.
That would be good, yes. Feel free to put the room costs on my tab.
Phew, back inside. We can finally take a breather. Okay, Paimon. In
I do kind of love his aesthetic,
and
though.
out.
I love the idea of
I
fucking
suppose
teleporting
we
to
could
a
all take a
lantern.
moment to
That's so epic.
As I recall, our first meeting took place not far from here. Ah, the nostalgia. Had you already sensed the unique power within my lantern at that time? I see. Words truly do fail to capture your superlative insight. Fortunate then that abyssal energy was only leaking from the fragment in minuscule amounts when we first met. Or I might have been in for a real interrogation.
Yeah, hard to say how that would have played out. We've had a whole bunch of unpleasant run-ins with the Abyss.
You mean to ask why I'm going this far to oppose him? Well, as a light keeper, I'd say I'm simply doing my job.
Yeah! You're covered in more mysteries than Paimon could shake a skewer at. You can't just get out of explaining yourself by making lame excuses.
All right. I suppose I do owe you some honesty, whether out of gratitude or the need to build trust. Your deductions have been quite correct. Should one wish to conceal oneself within a lantern, elemental power alone is not enough. You know humans well, and naturally you understand their limits. But some things that humans would consider difficult are quite normal in the eyes of non-humans.
So, you mean you're one of the latter?
Have you heard of how Snezhnaya was once the realm of the Fae? This race is no longer of any importance, but they still exist, as evidenced by the fact that I am standing before you.
We've heard some scattered legends, but that's all Paimon thought there was to it.
I once turned my heart toward humanity, and thus did I experience loss. I once labored and did much, and put an end to my tale with my own hands. When you realize you are floating in the middle of a vast ocean, you cannot help but feel that swimming in any direction would be equally meaningless. Would it not be better, then, to simply sink? But before I could sink to truly lightless depths, chance had it that I should be awakened by a band of Ratniki. They were facing a horde of abyssal monsters, and could not last against such a disparity in strength. Yet none fled. Those who dwell in darkness for long enough become exceedingly sensitive to all light. And the first light I saw upon awakening was that which shone from their eyes.
Is that why you chose to help them?
Perhaps I was moved by their valor. Perhaps I simply saw my past self in them, and was moved to action for the first time in a long, long while. But I was freshly awoken, and my powers were limited. I could not prevent casualties altogether. The survivors and I buried the fallen heroes. That was the origin of the Final Night Cemetery. Well, not exactly. I was just more familiar with them. So joining up seemed the most convenient way to experience human life.
Doesn't sound too believable.
Well, I believe it. Besides, I'm well past the age when one
Lila,
might
get the
believe in
fuck
things that must be done.
Fuck's
Nonetheless,
sake.
there are still some things I will not allow to happen.
Fucking not.
The chaos that Rerir has been stirring up is one of them. Tomorrow I shall go and check our records to see if I can find any connection between the Wild Hunt, Rerir, and the Cannon.
Will you need us to get you where you need to be?
Don't start fucking meowing.
Oh, I'll be fine. I keep a backup copy at my residence in case of emergencies.
Can you even go back there right now? Won't there be Ratniki watching it?
She fucking knocked over Joker and Sue.
Thanks for the reminder.
God.
I believe they'll have checked my place, but they won't have stayed. All things are ranked according to their priority, and we lack the manpower for such an open-ended stakeout. And even if someone is waiting, I have ways around that.
Joker's
I am the master of my own house, after all.
All right then, we'll trust you.
His hand's just missing. What the...
We sure ended up chatting for a while, huh? I'm super tired now. But, you know, feels like we can breathe easier, now that we know you better.
I didn't take you for the cautious sort. Anyway, I hope you'll help me keep this a secret. I'd prefer others not to know about my past unless strictly necessary. Nor do I want to attract more trouble on account of being a Fae.
Sorry, Flint, your
lips are sealed too.
Your scene got
All right.
interrupted.
Thanks again for your help. Good night, you two.
Finally, we can rest. Let's go get some sleep. There's tons to do tomorrow.
Samira is super.
It's so noisy here.
Don't know where Joker's doing. That's fucking brilliant. Probably lost his hand ages ago then. So I have no clue where that is.
It's getting late. The situation is urgent, but rest is vital. Good night, both of you.
Right, I think I already want to switch teams. I want to experiment with Columbina and just find teams we can run with her. Yeah, so this is one. This is cool. Works decently well, actually. Navia, she'll be good with. Could also run with Chiori for Geocrystallize. Chiori will have decent crit stats, actually, so... Yeah, her Geocrystallize and some EM as well, so her Geocrystallize should deal good damage. What other teams can she make? It really isn't a lot. There really isn't. There's no Lunar Freeze or anything, there's no Lunar Swirl, no Lunar Vaporize, Lunar Melt or anything. I can't really think of anything else. Let's just go back to Nilu. This team is super comfy now. With Nilu C1, Nilu has a 100% uptime ratio on her skill. And then Columbina has a positive uptime ratio.
So much noise.
So we have constant Hydra application. And Yao Yao and Nahida also obviously have pretty good application between them.
Hey! Where's Flint's? Is he here, or isn't he?
We would be most obliged if you would pipe down a little, dear guest. Our other guests are resting.
Resting? We're all about to be done for, and you're talking about rest? Flint's is a wild hunt shapeshifter, here to deceive us all! If we don't get rid of him now, there'll be no end to this!
You'd better give him up. If anything happens, your business here is done for. You want that, huh?
Or are you in cahoots with him? You with the wild hunt too?
What happened? But we were so careful last night. How did anyone see us? What do you mean? Ugh, this is so confusing! What do we do? These people are no match for Flint's, but it's not like all the unusual stuff about him will make it any... Okay!
Hey! Let us in now!
My apologies. My apologies.
Hold on! Calm down, everyone!
What in Tevat is the meaning of this racket? Are you intent on depriving both the Voynich Guild and the Curatorium of Secrets of even a moment's rest? Boss, do we really have to entertain people who don't respect the rules? Call a few of your boys and have them thrown out.
And what hole did you crawl out of?
A watering hole, of course. The one you've just disturbed. A place to get a moment's respite from all the recent unhappiness, and to escape from all this talk of the wild hunt. Who'd have guessed people like you would come bursting in?
This is a matter of utmost importance. Exactly. And you sure don't look like an impartial party.
Oh, don't I now? How about this then, boss? Let them do their search. If they find their man, they can have their little chat. But if they don't, then they owe everyone here an apology, as well as compensation for all the racket they've caused.
Wait, it's... Oh?
All right. I suppose that's the only way. If we don't let them in now, they'll be back sooner or later.
Oh, alright then.
Well, I'd say that sounds like an impartial proposal. What say you? Or are you suddenly unsure?
Come on, everyone!
No sign of Flint's.
But how can that be? Hasn't he always stayed here?
Done searching, are we? Guess it's time to uphold your end of the bargain, huh? So, Paimon, you've been waiting to—
Yeah, how did
My inside man with the Lightkeepers informed me that you paid the crime scene a late-night visit. I surmise that you must have rendezvoused. Then, early this morning, a group of people gathered at the town gates, news spreading amongst them that the wild hunt. Everyone started throwing out the names of possible suspects. No one, and amidst it all, Flint's name started gaining more and more traction. I'm sure his solitude—
So, did Flint's make his escape at...
And that's where I, Yahoda, the quick-witted, fleet-footed backbone of the Curatorium, got my chance to shine. While everyone was super focused on the argument in the main hall, I alone noticed an opening.
I got her to climb up to a window to help Flint's out, only for her to return with nothing but a lantern.
Aw, come on, pause. I was just getting started.
We initially intended to bring Flint's back to the Curatorium and wait those people out, but I never expected this to be all that was left. I imagine, though, that he wouldn't have left something that was so seemingly important to him behind.
Might he intend to come back and get it later? Maybe. I'm not sure.
Well, he's out of harm's way now, so that's not important, right?
Oh?
What Paimon means to say is...
All right then. Yehoda, let's have this discussion. Oh. I see. So Flint's has a fragment taken from within a wild hunt anomaly.
Is he gonna be okay now that he's on his own again?
Earlier, he said that the fragment had gone still, so it's probably of no use to Rare now.
In that case, Rare shouldn't have any reason to keep pursuing him, right? So, was all that ruckus back at the flag?
If I were him, I would have simply turned my attention to collecting other fragments.
A reasonable course of action. Remember what we heard back at the tavern? The actual number of wild hunt anomalies destroyed has been some of these must have been Rare's doing.
This much is pretty easy to understand, but why would he protect...
Maybe 'cause that'd be more efficient than having to clear anomalies himself?
Yeah, I'm confident that the ammo we're packing has the oomph to do that. But I am a mechanic after all. For me, why don't we find a few of those fragments ourselves?
Our lab could certainly accommodate such a test.
In other words, we gotta destroy a couple of...
Lightkeeper operations have just about ceased following the Sergeant Major's passing. Meanwhile, the wild hunt continues to grow in...
Then we best act fast.
A feeling we all share, I'm afraid.
There are 3 wild hunt sites that must be dealt with urgently.
Works for me. Ineffa and I will take our workshop assistants to deal with one of the sites.
The Curatorium will handle another.
And we Frostmoon Scions shall deal with the remaining one.
Paimon didn't think she'd ever get to see everyone here carrying out a...
Never mind you. This is a first for me, too.
Let's head out, then. We'll meet back up at my lab with the fragments.
Understood.
Time is of the essence now. Our foe could make his next move at any moment, so we must stay in contact with one another.
Gotcha! Stay safe, everyone.
Anyone seen the lantern? Has Flint's dropped by already?
Well, considering what you said earlier, you know where we're going next, right?
I just realised Genshin's UI works the same way as Enfield's. I mean the wheel. However, Genshin's feels way more responsive. I think somehow Enfield just fucked up with the responsiveness of it. Is this really the closest? Yeah, she is so much faster than a regular character. I do kind of wish I'd gotten a Lauma. I forget, what are these symbols? They're just like little quests or something? They're all over the place. I don't remember what they mean.
Someone's guarding this place, just like he said.
This way. Let's move. We're running out of time.
Ah! There you are! Okay, let's split up and make this happen. Or not! How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Difficult, yes, but it is also our most efficient option. To expose the true intentions of this Rerir, we need to dive into Notcry's history.
Hope we don't land on our heads then. Ah! Ghost! That file suddenly moved by itself! This is a graveyard, right, Flint? Do these things just kinda...
Many strange things happen here, but this is not one of them.
But that file really did move by itself! Hey, come out! Don't scare Paimon like that!
Wild Hunt Phenomenologue?
Hey! Another file's moving!
Are we being given hints? I feel no hostility. On the contrary, it seems we're being aided somehow.
Really? Hey! Seriously, another one? Okay then. Paimon will read this one. Phew! Finally finished. Oh, Paimon sure could use a long break from long words now. Hope she can remember it all.
The material I've read through has all been about past Wild Hunt incidents of enormous scale. What about you?
Paimon as well. Guess that makes 3 of us.
Whatever this is, it seems to want us to notice something. Let's bring our files together and give them another look through.
Alright. Paimon will go fetch hers. All these incidents look pretty different.
Wait. I've noticed something. Before the occurrence of these huge Wild Hunt events, a smaller scale one would erupt in the exact same location. And look. All these smaller scale Wild Hunt site reports share a common outcome.
They'd be detected, but would go inactive before any forces could be sent to deal with them. They could then be sealed directly using a tide seal stone. Huh? But what?
Some of these records are too old. I doubt he had regained the ability to act freely yet, or we would have met long ago.
Ah! And here's another similarity. Kuvaki in nearby soil completely drained. Could this be important somehow?
Kuvaki and the Wild Hunt are mutually opposed forces. We Lightkeepers previously believed that these small Wild Hunt sites would temporarily go inactive due to being neutralized by the Kuvaki present in the soil. But now that we've synthesized all this data, there is a key issue this hypothesis cannot explain. Indeed, despite the name, I would not call a tide seal stone's sealing powers watertight exactly. But for it to fail and the situation to deteriorate in such short order...
Paimon feels like she's almost got it.
Yes, that might be it. It could be that when Kuvaki and Abyssal energies meet, the stronger side will suppress the weaker one. And while Kuvaki can indeed destroy small-scale Wild Hunt anomalies, Should Rerir be strong enough, the Kuvaki might be his for the taking instead.
Paimon kinda gets where we're going with this.
What are you referring to?
We had a real close encounter with the Abyss in Netland. It's a force that tries to taint everything.
Was there a gap between him pretending to be Sergeant Major Sosi and the cannon being fired?
There was. Aino needed to make some adjustments after we finished those repairs. Rerir, disguised as Sosi, left at that point, leaving him more than enough time to shapeshift into you, return to the Lightkeeper's office and set up the crime scene, before heading over to the cannon's target area and absorbing the Kuvaki.
It all makes sense. And all that just for the fragment I had with me. It begs the question, what makes it so special that he needs it so badly? That's odd. We shouldn't have any guests. I'll go take a look. Ah, it's an ibis.
It's carrying a letter! Ooh, Lala must have sent it. She can speak to little animals. Let's see here.
Situation urgent. The cannon began operating shortly after we left Nasha Town and is preparing to fire. It is locked on to Star Sand Shoal. Please return to Nasha Town and assist with all haste. Lauma.
That's gotta be Rerir's doing. But why is he using the cannon again? Didn't he already fire it once before?
No time for speculation. He's already made his preparations. If you recall, his body was incomplete when we last met. If this bombardment continues to increase his strength, he might regain his complete form.
What should we do? There's no way we're getting back to Nasha Town in time.
Let's go to the cannon's target site. That's where we should find Rerir, and that's where we'll stop him. One moment. Just let me get this news to Lauma. Nasha Town is in their hands now.
Go! Fly! Not a moment to lose!
You're here, as expected.
Humans, you never change. Always trying to use powers you neither comprehend nor control. But it is also thanks to you that I found a way to return.
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
Such faith in your companions. But will the inhabitants of Nasha Town understand why they wish to stop the cannon? I think not. When all they see is the wild hunt surging up everywhere they look, the cannon must seem like their only lifeline. This is the truth I have revealed to them. They did this all of their own volition. The zealous worship of power leads only to annihilation of equally zealous proportions. True power does not heed the commands of the weak.
You were waiting for us to leave Nasha Town then.
Of course. I imagine the one you call Aino would have managed to stop the cannon otherwise. Shame, then, that you proved one step too slow. In their folly, the townspeople will bar the path of all who seek to stop the cannon. And your kind-hearted, weak companions have not the stomach to deal with them. The cannon will not be stopped now.
Well, sir, you look most pleased with yourself. In that case, before you put us out of our misery, I would like to ask you a question, if I may. See this fragment? It once haunted your dreams, but now it seems useless to you. What is it exactly?
That is my corpse.
Sorry, what?
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself. But even so, my life and will were not extinguished. Every last fragment calls to me. Sooner or later, they shall welcome my return.
What are you even saying?
Huh. So the terror of the Wild Hunt was in fact caused by scattered pieces of your corpse. I guess they don't call you one of the 5 sinners for nothing.
Serendipity guided the fragments to construct an incomplete version of myself, upon which I began collecting more within Wild Hunt sites across the land. But each time, the fragments I obtained were hardly worth mentioning. While that which you hold in your hand was my
Unfortunately, I think I got a pause. Hang on. Alright, let's go.
So that's why it responded so strongly to you.
Only by retrieving this most critical piece could I gain mastery over the turbulent Kuvaki energies and be fully reborn.
Hence, you fired that first shot, hoping to regain enough power to seize the fragment from me.
Are you completely crazy? Weren't you afraid of dying?
Dying? Such power has no hope of killing me. It may destroy my form over and over, yet always I rebuild it. It may smash my flesh and crush my bones thousands of times and more, but that is of no consequence to me. What truly infuriates me, however, is how you've destroyed my heart. All that suffering, everything I endured, and all for nothing. I've adapted to the strength and flow of this Kuvaki. The next cannon shot will multiply my strength immeasurably. It will not be a full restoration, no. But it will be more than enough to destroy any in this world who stand in my way. Still, I suspect the Kuvaki will have rendered you down to nutrients for my consumption well before you have the time to kneel before me.
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
Dang it! Who fired up the cannon without my say-so?
Its defensive barrier has also been activated, likely in anticipation of interference by malicious actors.
The air is thick with fear and anxiety. It's spooking the birds and beasts. What exactly is going on?
You're here. Looks like this was all part of Rarir's plan. Not only did he plant seeds of suspicion in people's hearts, seems he's now igniting them. Yehoda's gone in to scout out the situation. She'll be back any minute.
I'm back! I'm back! Oh, it's bad out there. Rumors flying everywhere you turn. Something about the Wild Hunt preparing to spawn a wave of monsters, the likes of which we've never seen before. But that's not even the worst of it. Lots of folks don't even believe the cannon can prevent this crisis, so they're getting ready to make a run for it. Others are trying to make a quick buck out of this whole mess.
How could they still be thinking about Mora when such a catastrophe is imminent?
Unprecedented danger brings unprecedented opportunities in its wake. A chaotic situation can bury much wrongdoing. Even those who flee without reserve put themselves at the mercy of the divine. Is it any wonder, then, that some will aim to profit? After all, a gamble that might rewrite one's entire life is hard to come by.
Even so.
Well, seeing as you disapprove of their actions so strongly, Lady Moonchanter, I suggest that you be the one to handle them. Not like that's the only major problem on our plate right now.
Affirmative. We must quell the chaos in Nasha Town as soon as possible. Also, the unexpected activation of the cannon entails a high risk of incorrect operation. This must be stopped in a timely manner.
Well, about that, people have been talking about how someone might come to stop the cannon. They've decided they won't let anyone in.
What? I made that thing! They can't just take it from me! Let me over there! What are they gonna do, stop me?
They might, if Rarir has already formulated some countermeasure. For example, he might have spread a rumor that the Wild Hunt would take your form.
Possibility, high. If they view the cannon as Nasha Town's only hope, they are likely to conclude that anyone who tries to stop it must be with the Wild Hunt. We will face strong resistance, but they're just ordinary people. Brute force must be avoided, if possible.
There's no time. Let's go into the town. I'll find some way to calm the townspeople. You find a way to stop the cannon. Oh, you're back. And you have a letter? The Traveler won't make it back in time. So they're heading straight over to Star Sand Shoal instead.
Wait, what? Isn't that the cannon's target? Why would she go there?
Assessing risk level. Maximum.
So if we can't prevent the cannon from being fired...
Then she's prepared for the worst.
And we must ensure that her trust in us is not misplaced. Let's go.
Why is there just random shit on fire, though?
Most of those we've met so far have been attempting to escape, so they haven't gotten in our way. But it won't be so easy from here on out. Looks like they formed groups to protect the cannon. If they believe that we're with the Wild Hunt, we'll have no choice but to force our way through.
Is that Lady Lauma? But are you real?
It's you, Rixa. I believe you recognize this power, having lived on Hisi Island for so long. It is not something that anyone else could imitate.
I do, yes. So it really is you, my lady. But why are you here? Really, I believe you, but the others, well, they'll be on high alert.
The townspeople have been misled into believing that they needed to activate the cannon. I am here to stop them.
But...
I know what you wish to say. Our island and Nasha Town have never had close ties. But you chose to leave the island. It is unfair, unjust, that you should be dragged into this mess just as that life was about to begin. I seek to redress this injustice, not only for you, but for everyone here who wishes. Please, have faith in our long-standing friendship, and that this is where my heart has led me.
Thank you, my lady. Thank you. Please help us.
Then come. I need you to step forward alongside me, and to do your part too.
All right, I understand.
Seems we chose the right person for the job. All right, everyone. Let us meet again later.
Huh? You're not coming with us?
We won't be able to calm this storm by our power alone. As such, I'll need to contact some... Let's go, Yehoda.
Okay. See you again, everyone! That is, if we can.
Remember these words. The road shall be paved with truth, and we shall pave it ourselves.
Oh, okay. I did not press that.
It's you, Lady Moonchanter. It's her. Everyone, it's her.
But why is everything on fire? Why did...
Times like these, we must rely on ourselves. Something was off about you. You're actually won't like this patch, aren't you?
Why do people light fires? Did Rhea do that? Just to start shit or what?
Lady Moonchanter, there's a child here!
It's all right now. Go, quickly.
You wretched monsters! You're not getting anywhere near the cannon!
The monsters you fear do not exist here. The madness you have fallen to has been the source of untold disasters.
You think we had a choice?
Destiny is no excuse for greed and destruction. The choice has always been yours to make, and it remains so, even now.
Thank you for bringing us here. We can quickly overcome the barrier by going upward from over there.
The cannon is all yours now.
Got it. Thanks, Lauma. Inefa, give her a crankake.
Orders received and immediately deferred. Departure takes priority.
Please, everyone, listen to me. I will not deny that we hold different beliefs, but in the face of the immense threat that hangs above us all, we must persist in trusting one another. Otherwise, rifts will surely form, prized open by those who harbor ulterior motives. If your fear is born of helplessness, if you flee because you know not how to fight, then follow me, you who are lost. I am no god, but so long as we hold our candles steady and unite beneath the same moonlight, no deception or rumors can be concealed from us. Let us resolve then to defend ourselves and to stand firm against the false illusions by which our foe seeks to beguile us.
Let's go, Inefa. This way up. This is making me dizzier than I expected.
Adjusting route. Make ready.
Out of the way, small fry. What happened to the path?
Track missing. Fall imminent.
Come on, come on, come on! Now get out of there! Whoa, nice!
Preparing barrier breakthrough. Brace for impact.
Knuckle, what are you doing here?
Okay, we're doing this now. I forget what Inefa's kit even does. Yeah, we get a shield and sub DPS. Does she boost lunar charge damage into her kit or something? That's not a bad shield. Granted, that is with an extra 3 levels on it. Yeah, that's not bad. Yes, she does. Okay.
Preparing for dust up. Interference detected. detected. Entering countermeasure mode. Initiated.
Easy. What made you think I couldn't take on one of my own designs, huh? This isn't good enough, we gotta hurry!
Scanning. Kuvaki ammunition fully loaded. Preheating complete. The cannon is going through its final pre-fire checks.
Oh, alright. Let's hit the emergency brake.
Assessment. Not enough time. Emergency brake will cause internal explosion of stored Kuvaki. Damage assessment. Incalculable. Nasha Town likely to be blasted skyward.
No! I mean a manual brake, the primitive kind.
A manual brake. Understood. Roger that. We are out of time.
All your efforts have been futile. It is too late now.
Perhaps you're right. Why aren't you running?
Sigisato passa sax, iti ipotutos. Necritus necrus baptisi, que omnes tu solas pentusi. Osesticos palatin pirantur resuricum, torpirtu aethion veratum.
Like his aura. I liked that moment for an effort, so I guess it wasn't enough. His plan worked. Why didn't he just, like, kill us whilst we were just standing up there putting up a shield?
Well, that's not good.
Yeah.
Sluggish. Torpid. This body is a disappointment.
Looks so edgy.
I barely muster 10% of my original strength. You've ruined everything again.
Oh, never mind. Okay, maybe we did a good job.
You didn't get a human body back, did you?
Unfortunately, I do not remember, like, anything about Rerir. I don't remember, like, any of the story we did before this point.
What's with him?
Vine Daughter, I know that name.
Daughter. Flinders.
Watch out! Whatever rationality he still had when he was searching for his body is gone. All that's left is the calamity you see before you. A monster fueled by nothing but his own obsession.
Matters not. Having a heart, being human, it's all irrelevant. Completely and utterly insignificant. Matters not. Having a heart, being human, it's all.
Who's the voice actor? I feel like I recognize that line. Google. Genshin Impact voice actor. Life Melon. I definitely don't recognize your name. Life Melon. He's in Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, but he's played background characters in the game before. Good for him. So he's played like some random leeway NPCs or something before. So good on him for getting an actual a role. Oh, and he plays some characters in Smite. Okay, so maybe I just recognize his voice from the past NPCs.
You matter not. Does anything in this world? None of it matters to me. Fools. Time to die!
Do we actually get to fight? No, it's a cutscene.
You too have the potential to be driven mad by knowledge. But the truths you seek are so insipid, how laughable that you should die for their sake.
You're wrong. The unknown is but a fog to be dispersed. Knowledge is the true pillar of the world. You're not the only one who got stronger. Polonia!
I like the motion going on with Big Duda. And actually, yes, I think I really do like Sandrone's design. Hope she's playable at some point. Fucking rip Capitano, man. Fucking sucks, we'll never get him playable. Oh, rip. Like we're just standing here, just letting it happen. We're not contributing to this fight at all. Like, we could have helped. When he was doing all his dashing about, we could have put a geo construct in front of him and just made him bonk. We could have used Animos, summon a fucking tornado to suck him up and stop him. No, none of that. What was that? Was that? That wasn't supposed to be there, was it? Who was that?
Looking for me?
Oh, it was Lamine. Okay.
After sensing your arrival, I wanted to see how close I could get to you from behind. Because you had nothing better to do, or...?
Literally me.
Is that how it seems? No different than when I was with the Fatui then. There was never much for me to do. The Tsaritsa only sought the power of the moon goddesses. I was never dispatched to see Xenosis or anything like that. Take walks, watch the moon, sometimes sing. But I came to do that last one less and less after Sandrone forbade it. She didn't like your singing? No. She praised it, actually. But I had only recently joined the Fatui then, and she said my singing set the others on edge. Because, for those not in the know, it seemed like I was about to use... some sort of power. Oh, huh. Paimon can sort of understand that. Oh, and there was another reason. She said she did most of her research at night, so if I sang during the day, it would disturb her attempts to catch up on sleep.
I do really like Columbina's aesthetic. I really do. But it is kind of like similar to designs we've already had in the game before. It's like Kokomi. It's like if Kokomi did a fusion dance with Yaimiko? Kind of. It's the color palette of Kokomi with even more emphasis on the ethereal godliness. It is a really good design. But I do still very much wish we weren't going down this route of turning all the Fatui Harbingers into jolly good folks. That's the best way to put it. Like Tartaglia is a weird situation because he is an awful person, but we just don't acknowledge it. Like, he's a terrorist. He tried to murder loads of people, and we just don't really care. Scaramouche was an awful person, but we kind of redeemed him. Capitano was a good lad in the end. Arlecchino was a good lass in the end. The only one of them that is like just actually evil is Dottore, and I know he somehow comes into this story somehow at some point. And Dottore is super fucking evil, but he's like the only one.
So, I used to just
maybe
sing
we
outside
think
her
that
door
their
at night
banners will not
instead.
sell as well, but they absolutely will. They may even sell
She always
better
chased
if they're
me
evil,
away.
because people will be fucking into it.
Get along? When we first met, Arlecchino did seem eager to get along with me. She often showed up behind me without making a sound, like I did to you earlier. She said it was an attempt to test me, I believe. I too attempted to join in on the game, but she always managed to spot me before I even got close. Eventually, I resorted to using Kuvaki and managed to give her quite a scare from behind. But she never played that game with me again after that. Yeah, Paimon doubts that was a game to the knave at all. What else? Oh, the doctor often asked me to assist in his light realm-related research. I obliged him a few times, but it was so dull. Use Kuvaki to strike this. Use Kuvaki to control that. I stopped going after a while. Yes, Even though I've run away from home, I do have some fond memories of it all the same. Arlecchino and Sandrone treated me quite well, along with... Give me your hand. Rosaline taught me it's important to always express gratitude to others. So, thank you for listening to me. I believe that's enough for today.
Whoa, that was sudden.
Yeah, guess you're right. Well, let's not bother her then.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Oh, hello. 10% crit rate, not bad. 20% defense, yeah. 20% ER, okay, makes it easier to build. 60 EM, okay. 20% HP, okay. 20% attack, okay. And when we eventually get cryo, next to 20% crit damage. 40% crit value just for free is not bad. Not bad. When nearby Pymos trigger Night Soul Burst. Okay, and it makes DPS Pyro Traveler a little bit better. Which, yeah. I don't know why you'd ever run DPS Pyro Traveler. That's a little bit disappointing since... The thing is, Pyro Traveler has the most boring kit of all the Traveler variants. It's gonna just... Oh, it just applies Pyro. Cool. There's nothing else going on. It's the best of all of them, but that doesn't mean it's the most interesting. My favourite is still the Animo one. And I'd love to run Animo Traveler, but unfortunately they just fucking suck. And none of those buffs are really going to change that. But, I mean, 20% attack, 40% free crit value, 60 EM. You might be able to make Pyro DPS decent. Probably just run a plunge carry, though. Just slap on a Farina, Shilonon, and Cloud Retainer. And then just run a plunge DPS. It'll probably work out well enough. I know there's like the weekly Selenic Chronicles. I forget how this works. Should I have been doing this? I don't know if I should have been doing this. Because I have not been. Also, once we finish the quest, I'm probably gonna leave to have dinner.
It seems this young lady aided in our escape.
What?
You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam.
Okay. So, that cutscene wasn't supposed to play? That explains why we had a little glitch. Okay. That's funny. I guess that reveals something about how they program quests in the game. Or the cutscene. So what happens, they teleported us here. in gameplay they teleported us here, and that triggered that cutscene. And then that played, and then, because they did a teleport before they loaded up the story cutscene, and so because of that, it then got queued to then play after that. That is so bizarre. Is that... or... there's no way that was the intended way that was supposed to happen, because it was kind of weird. We just cut straight to that conversation. Is Columbina not in? It's just, yeah, nothing, yeah. That cutscene was not supposed to play there. It's kind of funny how she just floated down. Okay, that's interesting.
The flowers here bloom in such peaceful silence. I imagine you would not have invited anyone here were it not an emergency. Oh? I take it that means you've been here before then. In that case, I count myself fortunate to be your associate. It seems this young lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam.
Flint is so likable, right? So this story, I mean, I can't really say how good it's been, because again, I kind of just forgot half of it, because it's been months. And like, it's not like it's been, it's not like it's been like a week or 1 month. No, it's been like fucking like 6 months since I touched a story. So like, it's understandable that I've forgotten it. So it would not be fair to really judge this chapter. So I can't really. I can judge the quality though, and the quality... again, the animation is like, it is high quality, but I don't know, it doesn't hit that much for me. The second one with Sandrone there, I think I just like Sandrone. But I liked that one more than the other cutscenes we've gotten. But I will say, Flynn is like, I really like him actually. He's so fun.
It seems
he's
this
so
young
polite.
lady aided in our escape. You have my sincere gratitude, dear madam.
He's so sweet.
Columbina! What did you do that for? I studied his abilities inside out, equipped Polonia with comprehensive countermeasures. We were going to settle the score.
But he still broke through, did he not?
What? You expect a battle to be completely one-sided? I just didn't expect
Do love her
him to have
design.
no
I still
sense
think
of
it's like
honor
top 3 in the game, but I
Polonia
do love
would
her
have been
design.
fine in a head-on clash, but battles just get chaotic.
Now just imagine that Genshin actually bothered to...
thought you could win.
Now imagine that Genshin actually animated... Look, the animation budget shouldn't go to that fight scene. It was cool. But whatever, it's just a fight scene. I'd rather that was arse. And that they then animated this, than this was kind of crap like this. And that fight scene is really well animated. I'd rather they put the budget here. Because they don't bother doing anything meaningful with their fight scenes anyway. It's just a bunch of visual noise, which looks pretty, sure. But nothing actually narratively happens. I'd much rather...
I just didn't expect him to have no sense of honor whatsoever. Polonia would have been fine in a head-on clash, but battles just get chaotic.
In Genshin, a lot of the voice acting comes across as overacting, which isn't the voice actor's fault to me. It's just because, you know, the characters aren't that animated, and they should be. Like, I would love to see Sandrone's actual, like, expressions during that. Instead, we just got her folding her arms and looking down. I'd much rather that scene was animated, and that's one thing, the one thing I'll really give Enfield over Genshin, is that it actually animates the fucking conversations.
Have you been taking care of yourself lately? Your calculations seem to have deviated quite seriously. Perhaps you could try sleeping and rising earlier. Or you could adopt my previous recommendation and...
Hey, listen here, Columbina! I tolerated your nonsense previously because we were colleagues.
Alright, also, I can already see why there's so much fucking Yuri shipping with these two. I can already see it.
Hey, listen here, Columbina! I tolerated
Listen
your
here,
nonsense
Columbina.
previously.
So much hate.
Listen here, Columbina!
Okay.
There's a Fatui warrant out on your head. And don't you forget that. Don't make me fight you right here and now.
Oh, I was just a little concerned about you, that's all. Just like that time when you weren't making any progress with your research. So you went and cooped yourself up all alone.
That was none of your business! And don't you ever drag me out to one of your freaky hovels again!
And yeah, unfortunately, the marionette doesn't have a vision. So it would seem she's not going to be playable. Which fucking sucks. Because, like, surely you can come up with at least, like, just a 4-star kit and just shit it out, right? I'd rather we get Fatui as, like, 4 stars, which maybe aren't even that strong, than we just don't get them at all. She's a fun design. Like, imagine the shit we can do with that robot. There's so much we could do with that in terms of kit. It'd be fucking awesome. Oh man, it could be so cool. Here's a fucking pitch. Have it so with a mech. Like, every time it attacks, every couple seconds it does an attack, and every time it does an attack, it has a different element application. And it can go through all of the elements. So it can do Dendro, Animo, Hydro, Pyro, Electro, Geo. It can do all of the elements, and it just switches between them. And you, like, that just instantly means you have all of the elements in your one team comp. That could be really interesting. That'd be such a fun idea.
Come on, Polonia! We're leaving!
I mean, like, we just got this Aluga character. What if instead of Aluga, you just gave us Marionette? Just gave the same kit you could even do. Fuck it, wherever. But it's Marionette. Like, don't waste a good character. We get so many playable characters that are nothing burgers in terms of actual character.
Thank you. I was worried about you, too. Not only because the remains of the Eternal Moon Goddess cannot fall into his hands, but also because you've done much for me yourselves.
I'm sorry, I don't remember
And
it.
then well, I brought your associate along for the ride, too. But that was as much as I could do.
You're not afraid to speak your mind, miss. I like that. Please, call me Flint's. It is my honor to make the acquaintance of one such as yourself.
Still, what do we do now? Rarer's gotten stronger again. At this point,
Actually, if you do think about it, Flint's is a lot like Novelet. He really is, isn't he? He's polite, he has a very similar character design. He's also a non-human, posing as a human to blend into human society. They're very similar, actually.
We did block most of the Kuvaki,
He's
so I'd
just,
say
he's
we
just
put a lid
Novelet,
on
but
his
if
plans for now, at
Novelet
least.
was goth.
But we still don't know
Or
what his
emo.
aims are, and he may continue gathering power. So we must be
Oh,
very
now I'm
careful.
imagining the fucking goth Novelet.
I can no longer sense his presence. That means it's safe out there for now, right?
A question, if I may. Kind, Miss
So I'm actually
Columbina.
having fun with this story.
When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was
Whereas
deflected
Renfield
earlier,
is like, yeah,
I saw
maybe
several
occasionally I'll
bolts
be
of
like, oh,
energy streak
Perlica,
toward
I like
Hisi Island,
Perlica.
only to be blocked. Did you also have a hand in that?
No.
I see. Curious.
Oh yeah, the cannon veered off course in the end, didn't it? Paimon wonders how Aino and the others are doing. Let's head back and check on them.
In that case, Miss Columbina, I shall not disturb your serenity any longer. Thank you once again for coming to the rescue.
Go now, all of you. Do not worry.
Grippers.
My strength still isn't returning.
Thanks for your positional dialogue.
It seems my time is running out.
Oh, god damn it, Genshin. I was just praising you for being more compelling than Arknights Enfield, and then you turn around and have a character just exposit information just for the audience. Fuck you. Oh man, I really should have been doing those. Oh no. Wait, I assumed it was like an actual like quest or something. If it's literally just like a 5-minute cutscene. Oh, I've missed like 10 of those. Oh no. Oh, so much wasted time. Is there any like reward at the end? Oh no. I can't plunge. Oh, are we just not allowed to attack here? Okay. Oh no, now I can. What the fuck? Yeah, oh no, that's rough. Oh, that's... Well... Oh, no. Can we set these on fire? Nah. So yeah, can we not attack here? No. That's weird. So you can attack in the actual cave, but not in the area leading up to it? Huh?
Beauty!
Well, Nilu's dead.
Don't leave me.
Fortunately, we were able to minimize the harm. Only a few townspeople were hurt. But the Reikir of Solnari has now gained a complete form, while we still know nothing about his goals.
It seems we have done something akin to releasing a vicious Kukusaur into the wild. I'm sorry. Is no one here familiar with Kukusaurs?
Yeah, I was gonna say, no one else has been to that.
Paimon knows what you mean, but
That's rough.
that analogy seems more than slightly understated.
He said that this world means nothing to him, so it is possible that he doesn't have a reason to fight us at the moment. If his objective had been revenge alone, we would likely have no recourse.
Is there, still time for me to tender my resignation?
Fuck. God.
Just kidding!
Too late
Just
on draw.
kidding. Don't worry, boss. I know there's no running now.
So my cannon, my pride and joy was a hindrance rather than a help. Grr, you know what? I'm gonna dismantle it right now.
That's right! And it still works on normal wild hunt anomalies. Don't let this get you down, I know.
Flints, we'll need you to attend to the aftermath with the Lightkeepers. Don't worry, I've explained everything to them. You're in the clear.
My thanks. For that and for everything else I hear you did to help us arrive at the truth.
Had you been willing to show yourself in public more often, you would not have been so easy to isolate, you know.
Point taken. I will give that some thought. I suppose that's one way I'd benefit from replacing Sergeant Major Sosi.
You mean you're being promoted? Was Paimon the only one who didn't get that?
Well,
I didn't get it.
If you've got a moment, would you like to come with me? There's a certain gentleman I'd like to send off on his final journey.
What the fuck's happened? Oh no. It's like 10 fucking months worth of quests. All unlocking at once. Oh, Colombina Vesdas. Nice. Oh. What is happening? What is going on? What the fuck was that? Wait, when does the Lantern Light event go away? 2 weeks. Okay, so you haven't done the story quest. Yeah, I haven't even done the first stage.
Stay put!
Yao is such a good healer. I think she's actually the best healer in the game, isn't she? She's great, especially for a 4-star. Also, she is not built necessarily to heal here. She's 800 EM right now. Which, holy shit, she has 800 EM. What the fuck?
Take a deep breath, as if you're about to.
It's damn shame we didn't make her healing scale with EM. That would have made her actually really, really good.
It's now flying away.
This is kind of a Flynn's story quest, wasn't it?
This man was like a lighthouse. Here he lived as if it were a mere matter of course, and brought light and grace to those around him. But people, once used to illumination, are apt to ignore the lantern's presence. Slowly, gradually, he came to think as such himself. I have achieved too little. I must do better. There is more work to be done. Perhaps his end was tragic. But I remain proud of the way in which he illuminated the path for others. Every shadow born of the light shall remember it.
Oh, poor guy.
I've heard that one too. Is that so? Well, you're right. It may seem that our efforts were in vain, that Rerir achieved his goals, but we will pursue him to the last, even if the outcome is not what we wish for. It is not dissimilar to the role of a graveyard keeper. We do not seek to bring the dead back to life, only to grant them peace.
Oh, what are you two talking about? Care to explain? Okay.
Either way, the Lantern Fae is not playing the leading role in these final rites. Lightbearer, with your blood you have paved the road to glory and justice. Even as we hurry on, bruised and battered though we may be, stay a while and look back upon the world and all its love and hatred, until it closes its eyes in the depths of night, and a lantern lit for you alone flickers softly into life. Thank you for everything, Sergeant Major Sosi.
No. Okay. It's always awkward when that happens, but yeah, it's still better handled than literally every other game which features this stupid fucking feature. Right, so what happens if I go here then? Now. Also, I hope the fact that they did this for Columbina means that they'll do this for other characters in future, give them unique animations. So it'd be really cool.
Oh, the gloomy skies overhead. Oh, just like the last time we were here.
It's just literally just gonna be like a cutscene, which is like an actual
We
quest.
didn't get a good look then. All Paimon remembers is that really tall tower. So, let's explore the area more fully this time.
Continuity of this is gonna be so fucked up.
Ah, good day, you two. Assuming I don't have the time wrong.
Phew! Well, it's good to see a familiar face. Especially in this darkness. Oof! It really gives you the heebie-jeebies!
You needn't worry. This is my humble abode, and the tomb of the Lightkeepers. And while somewhat dark, it is on the whole a safe place. That being said, I rarely receive visitors here, save for the occasional colleague. What brings you two here?
Well, to be honest, we just wanted to see where you live. We were in such a rush last time, we didn't get to do a proper tour.
I see. In that case, as guardian of the tombs here in the Final Night Cemetery, allow me to extend the warmest of welcomes to you both, on behalf of the spirits who slumber here eternally.
Wait, do you mean there really are ghosts here?
That is correct. As you may have noticed, this island is dotted with headstones. You might think of it as a veritable necropolis filled with souls. Isn't it a welcoming thought?
Not at all. If anything, this place just got scarier.
Ah, apologies. It was meant merely as a gesture of the hospitality that you deserve as guests. We don't receive many visitors here, after all. But I suppose it is a tall order to expect people to suppress their fear of ghosts. Even so, I do hope your visit shall be a pleasant one. The spirits on this isle, while somewhat old-fashioned and hardly gregarious, are an unassuming crowd who keep to themselves. I have found they make perfectly decent neighbors. If you still have misgivings, I can only suggest that you avoid staying outside where possible. The ghosts do not tend to set foot indoors very often, although that might render your sightseeing experience a little less riveting. Let me think. Most of the camps on this isle have been removed, and only the lighthouse remains, symbolizing the many battles the Lightkeepers have fought against the Wild Hunt. In that regard, it has quite a bit of historical value, and is thus well worth seeing.
Yeah, that was the first thing we saw when we arrived. So, it's a lighthouse, huh? What happened to the light?
Years of disrepair and a shortage of fuel, I'm afraid. As this island became abandoned, maintaining the lighthouse became increasingly difficult. Besides, even if we were to rally sufficient manpower to repair it, it would serve little purpose these days. In the past, it guided people on their way to and from the island. but all those people now lie beneath our feet in eternal rest. Well, that is perhaps not entirely accurate. They do sometimes come running out, speaking once familiar utterances into the void. In which case, since you are not used to the darkness that shrouds this island, you could consider restoring the lighthouse to illuminate your way. I too know well the comfort that a distant ray of light can bring on those lone journeys through the cold night. Speaking as a lightkeeper, we no longer need the building all that much, and I am under no official obligation to maintain it. And personally, I am more partial to the night than the day, so I find myself quite comfortable here in the dark. Besides, I have a lantern of my own. I would rather tend to that than rely on a more distant warmth. As such, you should have no issues using it, so long as it helps you. I believe there should still be some backup fuel for the lighthouse stored in an old tent to the north. That should be enough to serve your present needs. And if you should need to find me, I will be in an underground basement on the north side. That's where I will be sorting through my reports. I will meet up with you once I have completed my urgent tasks.
Alright, no, so it isn't just a little bit of dialogue. Okay, one moment. I mean, should we see how long this is? And Lou just gives some more and some things, so I can't imagine it's that long. Don't all these scenes get like recorded somewhere? I remember there being like some kind of point to this. Oh, this. I really do love that you get to keep all these things. I don't even know what I'm looking for, so... yeah, whatever. I'm sure I'll figure out something.
There really are a ton of headstones here on this isle. And they're all
I just want to see how long this little quest is. Can't be that long.
This place is super dark. Feels kind of stuffy too.
Simon, would you mind not stopping me in the middle of me trying to do something?
Either way.
The sky is so dark. You sure took your time, didn't you? Come on.
Does he mean...
Look at you, shaking like a leaf. You scaredy cat. Come on, grab your stuff and let's go.
What? A ghost telling us
You ever heard of the blue... As we all know, when you're out walking out at night... Well, that's because the wild... That's why it's dangerous to travel. They say it only... Don't ask me what it is, because I don't know. Whatever it is, the Blue Lantern seems to be on our side.
Is he talking about Flynn's himself?
Ah, shucks, look at me talking away. I totally forgot I've still got fuel to move.
Wait, but we brought all the fuel with us. What's this guy talking about?
All right, I'd better get back. See you later, scaredy cat.
Hello. Little fella.
It's nearly time for my shift.
Oh, finally, we're here.
What the fuck is that?
Let's find where the fuel go.
We're not going to address the floating orb? Yeah, it's just a floating orb, it's fine.
This should make things way.
We've seen way stranger things. Actually? 600 Bora. Cool.
Great, the light's on. Guess
Hey, it's the ghost from before who was talking.
the wild hunt came. The fog clung.
What's he talking about?
To the lighthouse! To the lighthouse! We've got to get a signal to the units outside before. Don't just stand there gaping. Pull yourself together. Have you forgotten how to send signals? Come on. We're all gonna die.
Something's off. All the ghosts are coming this way.
We too shall. The wild hunt is here. We've got to think of something quick.
Up to the top.
If you've forgotten how to send signals, check the handbook. We nailed it to the tower for Mo.
Do not fear, horse.
Don't leave our bodies to the wild hunt.
Death. Wild hunt.
Oh, the ghosts of Sounds like they need us to head up, find the handbook, and use the lamp to send a signal.
Lighthouse.
Oh, nice. We teleport us back up.
The handbook says that we've got to aim the lamp in the right direction. There are 5 signal types: distress, warning, guidance.
I don't sing for anyone in particular. Still, if someone stops to listen, I hope it provides a moment of peace all the same.
Who the fuck actually plays Millie Astral Wonderland?
Okay.
So annoying that I constantly have a notification on it. Thank fuck it's completely compartmentalized from the rest of the game. If they ever made it so you like had to earn Primo Gems from Millie Astral Wonderland, it was. Oh, I hope that would blow up as a massive scandal and immediately get changed.
Ran into a spot of bother? A whole host of ghosts surrounded the lighthouse. And when they saw the lighthouse flashing, they departed.
Oh, it was pretty scary.
I sensed it too. This graveyard is bereft of up until just now, that is. When these ghosts started. They asked you to send a signal out. This can only mean that lighting the lighthouse has somehow caused a change in them. The ghosts here tend to stick to fixed areas and repeat words and phrases. They have a rather indistinct appearance. But when they fix their yearning strongly, consider it a natural talent of mine. Ghosts are the echoes of living souls. A portion of their thoughts and memories that, for certain reasons, the ghosts in question were lightkeepers in life. And as such, I believe the lighthouse is deeply embedded in their memories. Relighting it must have stirred something in their memory. You might not be aware of this lighthouse's past, but it once served a great many functions. From guiding passing merchants in the days before this was a graveyard, its light was never once extinguished. It came to symbolize the hope and warmth that the Lightkeepers sought to bring to Nodcry. But alas, the light of this historic outpost was snuffed out in a conflict against the Wild Hunt several decades ago. According to our internal records, that conflict cost the island 90% of the troops stationed here. The Starshina of that time eventually decided to send a warning signal to the outside.
Wait, a warning signal?
Indeed. The warning signal saved the nearby merchant fleets and patrolling lightkeeper ships. Without it, they likely would have been pulled into the fighting with little knowledge of the situation. But at the same time, this signal also cut the troops on the island off from any possibility of rescue. The Lightkeeper Oath contains a line that goes as such. Our bones and blood we shall use as fuel. We shall make life greater than death. It is a line that strikes at the very heart of our principles. Should we find ourselves at a great disadvantage, we are to prioritize the preservation of life and ensure humanity's long-term survival. After all, the Wild Hunt is a never-ending threat, while our numbers are limited. This principle is most cruel to those who must sacrifice themselves. And yet, most of us willingly abide by it.
Shoot! So we sent out a distress signal, but what the ghost actually wanted was for us to send a warning signal, right?
You feel you unwittingly did something wrong? No, I don't think so. Ghosts are but the memories of people that once were. You may have stirred up those memories, but that is all they are. Those to whom they once belonged are long gone. Still, I can see that you're concerned about them. And truthfully, so am I. If you wish to find them, just follow me. Ah, yes. And please do not be alarmed by anything strange we may encounter along the way.
For a little bit more and an XP book, this quest is long. It's not bad, it's semi-interesting. Okay, what are we doing now? I was hoping this would be like 5 minutes, but now we're doing a whole thing. I don't really know how his kit works. That might be part of why I don't like it. Yeah, so we switched his form. Okay, it's actually, so it's kind of similar to Verisa, actually.
It's too late. Even if reinforced...
The north it is.
And also his attack animations are pretty fucking cool.
Be silent. Had reinforcements arrived on the day of that battle, they would have landed here. You have to understand that ghosts are hard to reason with. A better way to communicate is to give them key information. How about this? We'll go in together, but I'll handle the communication.
Don't come near us.
Help is on the way.
The Wild Hunt is coming in too fast. There's no time. This place will be enough of a graveyard by the time the...
So you don't need rescuing?
No, we do. Please, save us. Everyone else is gone.
Ignite the Blue Lantern.
The Blue Lantern cannot bring back souls from the dead. He can help you destroy what remains of the Wild Hunt. But he cannot save you.
Don't rescue us. Don't come any closer.
What What's this supposed to mean?
Those poor souls. On the one hand, they hoped that someone would send out a distress signal and save their lives. And so they sought the help of the Blue Lantern spoken of in local legend. That ought to have been their last hope in a time of desperate need. But to my great regret, it is of no use to them now. They will recall the unfathomable suffering they experienced in their final moments. I will do what I can to comfort them.
We shall part the snow curtain of the sky.
We have sworn an oath. We cannot wait for them to come.
We are the Light Keepers, who shine the eternal—
Wait! Flint's! It seems like these ghosts have rallied.
Again, they are but the replaying memories of once living people. Viewing the world through human eyes is like looking into a kaleidoscope. It is so complex and yet so beautiful. The sorrow and reluctance in the face of death. The longing for a life of peace and stability. The surprising valor that wells up in the hour of despair. If it were up to you, traveler, would you wish to do something for them? Is that so? A response befitting an adventurer of your caliber. Personally, I do feel inclined to do something for them. To help these shadows of the heroes that once were forget the death that will soon be upon them, and return to their slumber. In time, the memories and yearning of these ghosts will fade, and slowly return to the ley lines. But that time has not yet come. My dear Ratniki, I am Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz. Once upon a time, it was I who retrieved your fallen bodies from the battlefield. Now, let me once more lay you to rest, for you are worthy of my respect and earnest esteem. Look upon my flame and wander no longer. Return to your graves and forever rest in peace. 6 feet under may you slumber in your erstwhile homeland, and in sweet dreams return to the ley line's embrace.
They're gone.
Some of their memories and thoughts have been dispersed. The rest will later return to their usual state. To me, they are both warriors whose memories should be honored, and my gentle, friendly neighbors. Unfortunately, I did not know most of their names. But my short interaction with them has deposited some of their memories within my flame. At the very least, I know now that the gentleman who moved fuel and loved to tell the tale of the Blue Lantern was named Imo. And the comrade he always called out to was named Itu. Many of the ghosts on this island may have been affected by the lighthouse, and I'm not sure if they'll all undergo changes like Imo. But if you're in the mood to keep exploring, would you come with me? I'd like to get to know them better
end it
still.
here. This is going on so long. This is so much longer than I thought it would be.
My honor.
Oh, this is so long. This is so long. Ah! Is this Flynn's story quest? It isn't, is it? Oh god. Oh! Oh, yeah, I know about this. I was wondering where to put my lunar sigils, so I actually Googled it. And so I actually know, this here, this leads to one of them, this quest. So yeah, I need to do that at some point, man. I don't know where the other one is. Or maybe it's this. 'Cause presumably there's it just shows us 3. Oh. Interesting. Oh, you need exploration percent. Oh. Okay, so. Ooh. Gosh. And sure, let's keep building pity. 'Cause that will never go wrong. I'm at like 40 something pity, I think. Or coming up on 40. Okay. Yeah, that was a neat quest. Just a little thing. Oh. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. Oh, it's like Ruben in Minecraft Story Mode. Oh, hey, you're chilling.
Another 3 reports finished. Time for a breath of fresh air. Did they make you write reports in the Adventurers Guild too? How very fortunate. Remember to count your blessings. I have never been able to get used to the endless cycle of report after report. I dare say we had no such custom in the Nod Cry of old. Of course, I understand why they are important, but this process of repeatedly describing in laborious detail things that could easily be summarized in a single sentence, it is exhausting. The mere thought of the outstanding reports I have yet to finish is simply...
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I mustn't. These things are necessary. I should focus on that. A dutiful Ratnik must write his reports. A little longer here, and then I'll get back to it. Just a little longer.
Yeah. Right, do your idle animation, please. Maybe we should make it so you can, like, just preload an animation from here. There we go. It's... Alright, let's do. Okay. So, yeah. Bosh. So yeah, it was using them for characters, not the location. Yeah, sure, let's talk to everyone. Once this quest is done, maybe I will do this quest as well. And then I got it.
Flint? Don't see you coming around here often. Just feel free to take a look. I'm busy right now.
Well, I've come to visit you, Miss Aino. Here, I've brought some snacks from town in their traditional butter flavor. So, where should I leave them?
Shh! Inefa might hear you!
Shh.
Hang on.
Well, I've come to visit you, Miss Aino. Here, I've brought some snacks from town in their traditional butter flavor. So, where should I leave them?
Something about the way he says, I bought snacks from town in their traditional butter flavor is making me question my sexuality.
Well, I've come to visit you, Miss Aino. Here, I've brought some snacks from town in their traditional butter flavor. So, where should I leave them?
God, I want him to read me a bedtime story.
So, what's the occasion? Are you gonna say that the Ratniki will be taking over all Wild Hunt incidents after that hiccup with the cannon?
And criticize a genius like yourself on account of results that none of us could anticipate. We would not be that crass. If we really did do that, I dare say we shall never again see technological breakthroughs.
Sweet talker.
It gladdens me to have set your heart at ease.
Anyway, what's the matter exactly?
Well, could you help me repair this lantern? I did bring it to Nasha Town to get it fixed, but it broke again during our previous battle.
You want a genius like me to go fix a lantern?
Oh, my apologies. Perhaps this request should be better directed to Miss Inefa, and perhaps the snacks, too.
What? I mean, I can totally do this, no problem. Wait right there. I'll be done before you can say fix it.
Much obliged, then.
And next time this happens to you, make sure to come to me first, you hear?
I really like these kind of characters where it's some kind of higher being creature
It's my lantern,
trying to learn human society.
Please, this won't take 10 minutes.
I love this kind of character. I mean, it's literally the whole of Nier.
Take that Hansa, for instance. How in the world do you end up creating an integrated controller for the... I gave him a real earful and told him to...
Ah, fancy meeting you here. I've decided my lantern has earned itself some thorough maintenance after that rather intense battle. Thank you for keeping my secrets, despite knowing as much as you do. Well, because otherwise I'd get in trouble with the Starshiner. If they couldn't detect my own lantern, I suspect the higher-ups would foist a standard-issue Ratnik lantern on me. A Ratnik carrying 2 lanterns. Imagine that. It would be an aesthetic transgression of the highest order.
Why Dory? Man, I really should have been doing these interactions, shouldn't I? With Columbina, fuck, I've missed so many, it's gonna take forever to get through them all. Thing is, that's a fun idea as well. I like the idea of a weekly interaction with an NPC.
Enjoy while it's hot.
Why is everyone giving out
for
food?
going to the trouble of remembering that, Miss Inefa. May this taste bear witness to a friendship that will endure forever and a day.
Understood. However, I fear that crumb kakes do not keep for that long. A week at most may pass before their taste deteriorates.
That's not quite what I meant by...
Huh? We appear to have some guests.
They must have followed the aroma of the crumb kake. It's all right. Come closer. Enough as a friend.
Affirmative. In fact, I can devise a cereal omelet based on individual preferences before crushing it into servings to share around.
Huh?
What are they saying?
They are discussing your address. They wish to go home with you.
Boss, do you remember that thing that I wanted to ask your opinion about? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much effort should the Curatorium of Secrets put in if we were to work with others again? Is that a 1? Isn't that kinda low?
Guess again.
Wait. You mean 0? But wouldn't we just be slapping our brand on the joint venture and calling it a day? Why even team up at that point?
Yehoda, what I mean to say is that there's neither an upper nor lower limit.
Aw, that's just like you, boss. Always thinking ahead. Wait a minute. That's not an answer at all. Is it? Oh, come on. Just give me a number, boss. Please.
I am thinking that this coming week, I'm going to take it chill, because I've been working very hard on my sound projects for the last couple of weeks. I'm going to take it chill next week and only go to uni on Monday and Thursday, especially since I have my fucking presentation on Monday as well, so that's going to be really stressful. I'm thinking on my days off I might look into watching Chainsaw Man finally. Don't know how long it is. I think it's 10 episodes, each like 20-30 minutes, I think. So I don't think it's that long, but I may be wrong.
What brings you here? Didn't expect to see you around again.
And where have you been, huh? Didn't run away or anything, did...
Oh, of course not. I was simply elsewhere discussing business deals. Indeed, it was all thanks to you that my little store was saved. What? And didn't I tell you that my prices were reasonable? Oh, but you still turn to the Curatorium of Secret. If even regulars such as you abandon ship like this, what and how should I not be, Running small overseas enterprises is no mean feat. Never mind when such formidable competition exists. Forget it. Fortune, it's not as if Nefer did me no favors on account of our... If anything is to blame, it is the lack of opportunity to have her owe me in turn. Now then, should she ever need anything, you make
Also, obviously, it's fun. Columbina changes the Wilkin Moon animation. I don't know the lore reason. I don't really understand it. Again, I've forgotten all the stuff about her real name being Kutar and the moon and wherever the fuck. I don't remember any of that. And again, I wasn't very interested in all that. I hate this kind of world building where it's just loads of hodgepodge thrown at a wall, it feels like. It's cool, but what does it actually add to the story?
Hey, it's the
My experience, not a lot.
Should we go after her? Or do you have someone else you'd like to meet?
Who the fuck is Lunata? Hello?
Columbina! What are you doing
The
Was it not
fucking
you
visible
who
change
recommended
in
such walkabouts
time of
to
day.
me?
Yeah, but aren't you afraid the Fatui will see you?
Zandrone seems uninterested in my capture, and the others are unlikely to risk making contact at all. They have more troublesome affairs to deal with.
Well, it's good to come out for a walk either way. So, how do you feel? Is Nasha Town to your liking?
The flow of Kuvaki is somewhat turbulent, and the people are ill at ease. However... Is this where you purchased the dishes you treated me to?
Are you serious? That's what she's concerned about? Berries and fried meat? Well, we can take you to grab a bite if you'd like to. There's all sorts of delicious stuff out here that you won't get to try at home.
You've been quite subdued. Thorny questions on your mind, perhaps? I could not gain any insight into his schemes, I fear. Now that he has donned a shape and form, selling his power short would prove a fatal error. But that power of his plays host to an obsession that borders on mania. I cannot say if that fixation is directed at the moons or at something else. Perhaps understanding the subject of his fixation shall prove key to repelling him in the future. Well, Zandrone's daily routine is highly irregular, while the doctor often orders people around. As for Arlecchino... Was that not what you were curious about? Well then, have you been to that experimental design bureau of theirs? That weapon will play a key role in the Tsaritsa's plan. That's what I've heard, anyway. And what plan is that precisely? Well, I cannot say I care. I could look into the Eternal Moon's marrow for you if you wish it so. But after our previous attempt, I suspect your spaceship has been intentionally hidden away. Perhaps someone has certain truths they wish to hide from you, or from others. And I doubt there are many who could accomplish such a feat. I still wish to return to the moon that belongs to me. That is where the answers lie buried. That is my true home.
To be continued right now. Wait, don't actually dump me in. Oh.
Interesting. You followed me this far.
Is this part of a
Show
quest, or
your
has
face.
it actually launched me straight into it?
Right you are. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Varka,
Oh,
Knight
it's
of
Varka.
Boreas, and Grand Master of the
Has
Knights
he?
of Favonius.
He already made an appearance in Quest, didn't he? Didn't he? I saw him out in the world. Okay, the fact we didn't see him was just mean we hadn't seen him. So that's funny because I saw him.
You keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Oh, well, all these quest notifications. Yeah, so that's that one. Okay, I want to do. Fuck. Oh, whatever. What was the one about Crumb Car case? Fuck. Okay, well, we're gonna die. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't actually get to use Nilu at all here. Oh, I take a free whip. Yeah, I already saw Varka. I don't remember exactly where, but he was. I thought he was somewhere in this region. I remember seeing him. I think somewhere. I've seen him in game. I've seen his leaked kit animations. They look so bad. I'm sorry. He looks so awful. The animations suck, especially his ultimate. His attack animations look very repetitive, and his ultimate is honestly like the worst ultimate animation in the whole game. It looks so bad. Okay, so should we do these? If they're gonna be super long, I'll leave them for another time. These are kind of quests I don't want to do like whilst I'm eating my lunch or something.
Yes, I'm sure you have very many friends indeed, but that's not the issue. Even if you summoned every ibis on Hisi Island, I still don't think you'd be able to move the moon mirror. And even if you managed it, the lunar semblance within would still... dig it out? You could, but moving the mirror would still pose a challenge, even for you. Huh? You really can summon every ibis on the island if that's what it takes? And you, on the other hand, think this plan is a joke, even if the ibis gets its entire family involved?
Wow! Things are really kicking off over here. Looks like we've got a weasel thief and a heated argument with a bird.
We're plotting and scheming, to be precise. I'm told we have to get all our ducks in a row before moving forward on this job. But my co-conspirators disagree quite strongly on the best approach. And they're not exactly being diplomatic about it. Choice words have been spoken. All right, I believe you. I'm sure you do have friends in high places. Although, where did you learn to speak like that? From a short girl with a metal arm and a hat. Oh, of course you can keep talking like that so long as you enjoy it. But be sensible around her, okay? Don't copy everything she does. I'm going to have a little chat with the Traveler and Paimon now, so be good and pipe down a little.
Huh, it really did quiet down. Being able to understand animal speak is so cool. Paimon wishes she had that ability.
Trust me, Paimon, you would not enjoy it very much at all. Ah, don't misunderstand. Nothing terrible would happen, and it doesn't drive you insane or anything like that. Although, that being said, I do sometimes find it quite overwhelming. I was overjoyed when I first discovered that I could understand animal speech, but I quickly realized that it came with a downside. This ability is always active, and I cannot control it.
Oh. Yeah, that would be a problem. And if you can't control it, that means...
Exactly. People say that listening to the bird song deep in the woods gives them a profound sense of peace and quiet that lifts their spirits. But no matter where I go, I can never find peace and quiet. When I stand in the forest, I hear the chatter of the wildcats, the rabbits, the rhyme-horned deer, the chic badgers, and the long-plume ibis. They argue loudly about who's to blame for damaging whose roost, or which part of the woods the best twigs come from.
Alright. Guess talking to animals isn't all it's cracked up to be. Waking up to the sound of birds chirping is pretty nice, but replace that chirping with bickering, and suddenly it doesn't seem so appealing.
As for me, I've lived with it so long that I'm used to it now. In fact, it would probably be quite an adjustment if I woke up one day and couldn't hear the finches discussing which cup in which house makes for the best bath. Yes, plotting and scheming. Thank you for reminding me. I got a little sidetracked. Although, now that the Traveler's here, we might just have the solution to our problem. No, just you will suffice. This job involves breaking into a storage room by undoing the seal created with the moon. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be fine. Come, let's go.
Yeah, I'm not about to go do that again. Okay. Yeah, I'll do that some other time. We'll continue the story quest as well, obviously. I did enjoy it, actually. More than I was expecting to. I was bracing myself to end up, like, fucking falling asleep on stream again. No, that was actually fun. And I really regret not doing these weekly things. Because I saw them and I was like, yeah, I'll do them another time when I start actually playing again. So I knew I would come back to a game. It's not like I never thought, oh, I'm never going to play Genshin Story ever again. I'm done. I knew I was going to come back to it, but when I felt like it. And now is when I feel like it. So, I'm jolly good. Let me find some basic bitch enemies to test this out on. Just want to show it. These guys aren't here. Well, these guys will be here. It really is insane. We still don't have like a simulation or anything.
It's all my strength. I see everything. Wayne. You, Blake. Yes.
But yeah, the damage definitely just feels better to me. Not to mention, I mean, Columbina being on team boosts our mobility, which is nice. She can just get around faster, so that's good. She has more Hydra application than Kokomi. She applies it in presumably a bigger AoE as well. I haven't actually tested that. How big is the application radius? Okay, I was about to say, wait, she doesn't. Yeah, it feels like about the same as Kokomi. Yeah, it's about the same as Nilu's as well, so yeah. Makes sense.
Stay put.
And of course, she is also a Catalyst, so she can also work as an on-fielder, and she has her Lunar Bloom charge attack thing, which is interesting. So yeah, she's a good addition. I think she just straight up just boosts damage. More Hydra application, more just raw damage output. For Lunar reaction, I think increases for Bloom damage dealt. So it's overall a little bit of an improvement. But yeah, I didn't get Columbina for any team in particular. I like her performance from what I can tell she's doing with Raiden. Seems decent. I mean, Raiden's personal damage goes down a little bit, but I think the reaction damage is still good. Terrific. And if we go to Nodcry, So if we use it here, will it point us to treasure? B.
For you. With all my strength. Everyone hold hands. Converge. Don't be scared. Committed to memory.
Oh, there's a gravity attack right there.
Grow.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so we triggered it twice. Cool. Alright. Not sure exactly how good that damage was, but it was something. It's hard to tell, because again, I don't have anything to directly compare the numbers. Hello there. Oh, I got a trophy. I'll take that. Right, see, I don't know. Should I continue building Iluga? I don't know. Part of me wants to build Aino, because, you know, she's Hydro, so that gives her a decent amount of team options. But, I mean, I can't use her with Nahida on Nilu team, because she would be replacing Nilu, which defeats the whole point of the team. So I don't know what team I would put Aino on with Columbina. What teams require double Hydro? Hu Tao, but Hu Tao already has Farina Yelan, which will absolutely be stronger. This she might work well here, Columbina. Maybe. I can see that working. She wouldn't be worth putting in here, most likely. No. She might be interesting to run with Ketching. Honestly, that probably is Ketching's best option for damage output. People understate how bad Ketching's damage is. It is awful. Awful, awful. She wouldn't do anything for fucking Eula. She wouldn't be worth putting on Chaska. And I don't think she'd be worth for Farisa either. I mean, we can try it out.
Will we be gone long?
Alright, so to test this, let's go to... Is it this domain? This one. Hang on. Okay, we have energy now.
Stray clouds converge! You wanna stand down! Hi! Oops! Heads up! Charge!
26,000.
Headbutt!
47,000.
Hero incoming! Kapow! Hero incoming!
But she doesn't have a lot of Hydra applications, and we didn't make energy quota.
Humans converge. Bring it! Skyward! Make way for the headbutt!
So, I mean, he's not her worst, never, but 58 seconds is not a good clear time. So yeah, Freena's better. Freena has more personal damage output, I think. She gives a chunky damage bonus. Healing bonus as well. Yeah. Stick to Freena for that.
Witness my magnificence!
Let's try this team in that domain.
There is no time to shine. Let the mountain's veins boil. Torn to oblivion. Shower me with praise. Let the world
36 seconds. I mean, not bad. Not bad. Definitely could be a lot better, but also, though, granted, electrocharged. Don't know again how Luna electrocharged works. But assumedly is better against groups of enemies, as regular electrocharged is. If I killed these guys earlier.
shine down.
Yeah, sometimes it hits for like really hard jump. Like it goes from 20k to. I guess that's it critting.
Illusion shattered.
I mean, like, it's not bad for exploration. It works. It's definitely not as strong as Nilu Bloom is, though. Mind you, this is a C2 Archon. C2 Archon with one of the best in slot weapons and like a really good build. As far as Raiden builds go, this is amazing. It's so hard to get over 100% crit damage on her. With a good crit rate as well. Raiden is probably the single hardest counter to build in the whole game. She wants literally every single stat. Alright.
Prepare to meet your maker. Blade. Let's leave here to look.
And the fight's over. See, like, it's crazy. Well, I was seeing hits for 36k there. I'm pretty sure that's Lunar Bloom coming into play, because from what I remember, even with Nilu, Dendro Cores physically cannot hit for more than 31,000 damage. From what I remember, they physically can't go above that number. But we're seeing 36k now on non-crits. So I think that's Lunar Bloom doing its thing. We could give her this, but I don't think it'd be worth it. I mean, maybe it would be, but I don't know. But we'd lose a crit rate and a max HP and the EM boost from this. So, obviously, the max HP boosts everyone's reaction damage, so... I don't know. But whatever. I had fun with this stream.